Sure.
Monies have already been collected from the Muni Court. They've already been put in a general ledger account. As less of a feel-good and more of a functional issue, could we redirect the money that's been generated into a specific Muni Court revenue general ledger account? And then, if we're looking at a motion to fund Muni Court, we're simply taking the money that's been generated by Muni Court and using and expensing it out of there.
I don't think you could do that, but I do think you could do a shadow one, which would be just the same thing. Just keep the books in your drawer. I don't think you can take a certain amount out of the general fund and make a new line item for it, which I guess is what you're talking about.
Oh, I see. There might not be a line item with zeros on it now that just says Muni Court revenue.
I don't.
I've had several years of accounting and computerized accounting experience.
Honey, would you go up, give your name
and identify yourself and your address, please?
Linda Alexander, Gold Beach Mobile Home Park, Gold Beach, Oregon. I've had several years experience in accounting and computerized accounting. The comment I would like to make is there has to be some sort of tracking device as to where that money was put in each entry as it came in. Why couldn't that be tracked back and saying, hey, if that came from fines in Muni Court, that cannot go into general fund, that should be taken out and put into a separate Muni Court fund set up, because it should have a separate account.
But it already has been put into general fund.
I know, but it can be backtracked out.
And
That's what I was suggesting, to move it into...
Because each entry has to have a ledger, daily ledger entry as to what that was, where it came from, where...
It is, it's all under a certain number, but I'm wondering why, I just can't imagine with a few months left to go on a budget that we could just throw in a line and call it, but you could do it as a ghost. I mean, you know, you can keep track of it in your drawer someplace.
Well, I asked Shirley about this. She said there was, it may have to come out of a different fund, I don't know. She said there was money in the budget that could fund it till the end of the fiscal year.
Oh yeah, there is. There's slop that would have gone into our cash carryover.
So maybe that's the way we treat it. We go ahead and build a slop and then take the $8,600 and put that in the general fund into the swap category. There you go.
I don't know.
No, we wouldn't actually end up using for Muni Court 8,600. We'll probably end up using 400 or 500 for the rest of this year.
Because they'll be generating some income along as we go anyway. But that's also going back to the general fund.
Well,
Yes, you're right.
If you go on these figures, it's $744 a month, so times 4.
At max, and that's assuming they're fully loaded in every Muni Court.
Yeah, 25 hours for Gale.
Yeah.
So the max would be $744 a month.
Correct.